Hello my loves, it's Kat, how are you? So today we have another big card, and today's big card is what is your current karma and how can you fix it or heal it, whatever you want to call it. This was a recommended video and thank you for that recommendation. I have to admit I'm a little bit nervous doing this because I've never done this before, but I think we're gonna do just fine. Yeah, okay, so here's what you need to do. You get to choose a card or a crystal. We have card number 1 with garden quartz, card number 2 with obsidian, and card number 3 with crackle quartz. So when you have made your decision, go down to the description box to find your timestamp. I will give you a few seconds to decide, and when you're ready, I will see you at your reading. Ready? Let's go. Hello, my beautiful pal number 1. So you chose the garden quartz and number 9, white deer. I think this is actually, so this is air, so that would make it swords, 9 of swords. Okay, I think this deck is a little bit different. It's not, the cards are a little bit different. They have different names and sometimes different meanings as well. But a white deer, the white deer is a mythical creature. Well, it's not entirely mythical because they do exist sometimes through to a genetic mutation, but yeah, they're kind of, it's so rare. It's so very rare. I feel like your karma at the moment is pretty good. I feel like you have cleared a lot of generational karma. And I also feel like that makes you a little bit different in your family. Might even make you an outsider or a black sheep. And well, in this case, a white deer. I love that. Yeah, so more like a white deer, a mythical creature, than a black sheep. Yeah. There's a lot of, I feel like you're, okay, so this is a difficult message, but I feel like you have some trouble with your family because they are not ready to, you know, do the same, to heal as you have healed. They are not ready for that. And they see that you've done it, they see that you've healed, and it could be that they are, or they have tried to slow you down or hinder your progress so that they could feel better about themselves. I don't know if that rings any bells, but it might. I feel like they are very jealous of you. They are very jealous of your progress and they wish that they could do the same, but they don't want to ask for help. And yeah, but I feel like your karma is actually pretty good at the moment because you've done so much work, so much work, and you're doing really well. I feel like you may have been alone for quite a while because you needed to work on yourself, and I feel like if you are single at the moment, I feel like the majority of you are single. I feel like you will be meeting someone soon. That is a message that I'm being given. Very, very soon, they say. Because you're ready now. You're ready. And some of you might be in a karmic relationship at the moment. Okay. Let's see. Pile number 1, spirit guides, or you have just gotten out of one, out of a karmic relationship. Okay. This is, hold on. Okay, so it's autumn equinox. I never knew the name. Okay, so this is the card autumn equinox. The spirits are celebrating with me, it says. I love this for you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting this. Oh, I'm gonna start crying. I'm getting this overwhelming feeling of pride from your ancestors. Oh my god, it's like coming over me. And I have never felt anything like that in my life. So that's very healing for me, and that's why I'm crying, even though it's not about me. But that healed my inner child a little bit. Anyway, your ancestors are so incredibly proud of you. They are so proud of everything that you've gone through, because you have learned your lessons on the way. There are people who will never learn anything in their lives because they are afraid, and you are this rare exception, someone who sees a challenge and looks at it like, that's gonna be exciting. And then they go ahead and just make it amazing. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's get some more cards. Pile number 1. Ruling. Ooh. Ruling. You have done more in your lifetime than your ancestors have done in their whole lives. You have done so much healing. You have done so much work. It's amazing, really. Like, I see I see your ancestors kind of like passing the crown to you, who it belongs to, because you have really done the work. You have really done the work. And oh, okay. We have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So what I want to say with this card is that you can teach people. You can teach people how to do what you did. That would be really good. You need to share your experiences with someone so that yeah, well, so that they can heal as well. You need to share your experiences. How did you do it? What did you actually do? And well, even though it's just about facing your fears and doing the hard things, people need to hear it. People need to hear that they actually have to do something about it. And when they see you as an example, you who has like done all of that work, it's gonna be really inspiring to them. So let's see, how can you heal more of your karma? We have Blue Dragon from the Pleiades. Okay. Prepares you to accept source healing. Accept a heart activation. Give and receive heart healing. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Give and receive heart healing. That is something that would be useful to you. My leg has fallen asleep. I'm just gonna fix my way of sitting. Okay. Blue dragon from the Pleiades. These karmas or these challenges that you've come through or gone through or done or fixed or however you want to call it, they were obviously they were challenges that you accepted as part of your journey when you reincarnated on this earth. Let me tell you something, you're doing a really good job. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Just amazing. And I know it's been hard. I know it's been difficult, but do you have any idea? Do you have any idea how much you've done? Do you have any clue? And I see that there's a lot ahead of you still, but if anyone can do it, it's gonna be you. If anybody can heal all of it, all the generational karma that has been put on to you. And yeah. Let's get one last oracle card and then move on to your tarot cards. We have, listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. Okay. All right. Let me just check the camera so that everything is straight. It's kind of straight, I guess. Okay. Listen to your intuitive feelings. You know what you're doing. You don't need any help healing your karma because you're doing it all. You're doing it by facing it dead on. That is how you've been healing it. You see a problem and you don't ignore it like most people do. You don't ignore it. You just work around it until you know how to get through it. Yeah. Like you see a challenge and you work on it until it's healed. You give it attention when other people would just ignore it and make it grow bigger by ignoring it. But you face it. That is how you've been healing it. And that is how you should heal your generational karma. And other karmas. Other type of karmas as well. So pile number 1. We have Ace of Cups. Let me see. Yes, okay, upright, good. So with the Ace of Cups, I see that you have healed karma so that generational karma, no, relationship karma as well, meaning that you are now ready for your soulmate or, yeah, your soulmate. True love. I like to call it true love. Because I'm a Once Upon a Time fan. But yeah, I like to call it true love. So you are now ready. You're now ready for a soulmate journey because you've worked so much on yourself. We have 7 of Coins in reverse. The 7 of Coins, the 7 of Pentacles talks about patience and watching your seeds grow. But in reverse, it talks about like the waiting being over. You're now ready. It's what you've been sowing is now ready for harvest. That's what I see for you. We have Taslim, and this is the Hanged Man. So you may feel like you are stuck, or let me, oops. Okay, upright. Yeah. So you may have felt like you are stuck in place, running in circles, but you really have not. You've been fixing, you've been healing. It's kind of like sometimes when we sleep, we rest, we think that we're doing nothing, when in fact we are doing everything. We are healing, we are preparing, we are resting. It's really important to rest. We die without proper rest. That's what happens if we, ignore it completely. It's really important that we don't. So don't think that you haven't been doing anything when you've been doing everything at once. Yeah. You've been doing so much. And it's about time you get something out of it, to be honest. It's about time. Because I feel like you may not have really... It's kind of like when somebody starts losing weight, a significant amount of weight, but they don't notice it themselves, but other people notice it. It's the same thing here. You may have not noticed how much you have actually grown until you take a look at your past. Take a proper look at your past and you're like, yeah, I am actually pretty different than I was back then. Pile number 1, Spirit Guides. Okay. Pile number 1, Spirit Guides. We have the Sultan. So this is number 4, the Emperor. You have so much power in you. You have so much power inside of you. You should feel extremely empowered. If you don't, you might want to take a... If you feel... If you feel like overly... Like you need to be overly rigid, or you feel this lack of power, you may want to take a look at your solar plexus chakra and start balancing it. Yeah, it might be good for you in case you're not in this emperor state at the moment, because I feel like some of you may not be. Some of you are, some of you do feel very empowered, very much in your own power, but some of you do not. So take a look at your solar plexus chakra and find out how you can balance it. Pile number 1, Spirit Guides. What is pile number 1's current karma? Ah, damn it. I'm just gonna pick it up from the floor. Ooh, Malika of Staves. By the way, I do not actually know how to pronounce these. I'm just pronouncing them in the Finnish way because I'm, well, Finnish. So yeah, sorry. The Queen of Staffs. Ooh, fire energy. Someone inspired, someone empowered, someone in their own power, someone who is ready for work. ready for more work, ready for anything that life throws at them. You're ready. You're ready for more. And with the white deer, actually, I just got a message. The white deer, in mythology, it was said that it would lead you to great riches if you followed one. So the fact that you are following your white deer, and you know, knocking down your generational karmas, you will be ready to receive a lot of money, for example, beautiful relationships, beautiful friendships, and a beautiful life. This is how you fight for the quality of your life, by chasing down and healing your karma. We have the Prince of Cups. I told you there was somebody coming, didn't I? Yeah. There is somebody coming for you, in case you are single or you have just gotten out of a relationship, or some of you may have already found this person, that is for sure, but majority of you hasn't. But yeah, this is what it's looking like for you. It's looking pretty good. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and let me know how this resonated with you. I really love reading your comments. You can also leave me a like if you feel like doing that. But otherwise, I hope I see you in my next one. Bye! Hello, my beautiful Panapatu. So you chose the obsidian. And number 4, Emperor. So I wonder if this is supposed to be upright. Okay. Yes. So the way that you can heal your karma is by owning up to it. Karma, especially generational karma, is actually often limiting beliefs that have been passed down from our mothers and their mothers and fathers and their fathers. Like, money doesn't grow on trees, and whatever, chocolate makes you fat. That's the one I was, that has been passed down to me. But these, or like our family, in our family, this and this sickness is running in our family, so you better watch out so you don't get it. Stuff like that. So you are dealing with those type of limiting beliefs that are not your own, that have been passed down to you. And the way you can deal with them is by owning up to them, owning them, realizing that they are there, accepting them, and then starting to work on them. Okay, that was fast. Okay, so we have, what are those called? These smudging things. Smudges? I don't remember. Yeah. I cleanse the area around me, it says. So that might be really helpful for you, smudging. Yeah, that would be really helpful for you. Especially, I'm being told, the one that has lavender in it. Like white sage and lavender, that would be really good for you. So that is one way you can heal this karma, but yeah. Let's get another card so I can get more into this. Also, the thing about this particular emperor is that he is a wise man. He was this character that so these all of these this whole deck is based on a book, a Finnish traditional book, and the character in this book is represented by the emperor. Or, well, the emperor is represented by this character in this movie, in this book. Oh my god, in this book. And the thing about this character is that when he was born as an old man, an old wise man. And he is very wise and a good leader. And I see those characteristics in you as well. Pile number 2, please, spirit guides. Tell me about this karma that they are working through. Attitude. Okay. Desiring belonging. Okay. Hold on, how many cards do we have? 3. Well, let's put it like this. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So the way to heal this karma is to change your attitude towards these challenges. Pile number 1, they had a really good attitude towards their challenges. They were like, oh, exciting, how fun. And then you are like, oh, not again, which is fine. But perhaps this is not the best way to approach these things. I know it can be tedious and annoying and whatever, but you need to have a certain attitude to be able to go through these things. Okay, let's get another. Oh my god, again. I'm gonna shuffle once more. It will come back out if it was meant for you, but it came for pile number 1 as well. And I already had that situation with you. So what I'm getting is that some of you may have been drawn to pile number 1 as well. If you were, you might want to check it out because there might be messages for you in there. If you weren't drawn to it, then ignore this message. Okay, different card this time, okay? Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Okay. So you are being called for something. What is it? What is it that you're being called to? It could be a, especially with the desire and belonging, there's something you desire. Could be a relationship, could be a job, could be going somewhere. So whatever this thing is, you need to think about, what is this negative or negative belief that I have towards this thing? What is it? Or, okay. So for example, do I have any that I can share? No, I don't want to share those. Too personal. For example, let's say that you want to have friends, but you don't have a lot of them. Or you want to have friends that you really belong with. We have this desire in belonging. Perhaps there is this limiting belief that says that you don't deserve to have friends, or that you are annoying, who would ever like you, or something like this. There's something there. Could also be a relationship, like you don't deserve a good person in your life, which is total bullshit. But that's what they are. They are limiting beliefs. So I want to find out, if I were you, I would dig deep into these limiting beliefs. What do you have towards them, to that specific thing that you want to manifest? What limiting beliefs do you have towards that thing? Yeah. Yeah. That's important. Yeah, okay. Let's get another card. Oh my goodness, this is the third card that has come out that was for pile number 1 as well. Pile number... I normally would take them, but for some reason I'm feeling like, no, don't take it. It wasn't meant. Wasn't meant. Pile number 2. Okay. Crystal Yellow Dragon. Opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. Okay. So you might start with aligning your chakras, especially your crown chakra. That would be really helpful for you, when you start healing this karma that you have. Especially the solar plexus and the crown chakra that was mentioned. How can pile number 2 heal their karma? Okay. God box. This card keeps coming a lot. Okay. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box, as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Let me think. Write any worries, concerns, or desires. I would say, actually, write your... This gives me an idea. Maybe forget about the God box and do this instead, because the God box gave me an idea. Write your limiting beliefs on pieces of paper and burn them, and then bury the ashes. That is what I would do if I were you. That is how you can heal your karma and these limiting beliefs that are your karma. Okay, let's get to your tarot cards. Pile number 2. What is pile number 2's karma and how can they heal from it? We have the Alchemist. Yes, you can totally alchemize your limited beliefs. You can totally alchemize your whole life. You can become everything you have ever wanted to become. You have the Emperor card to start with. You are a really amazing leader. You just have self-doubt. You suffer from self-doubt, and that has to go. We also have Murshida, number 2. So this is the High Priestess. Or I think this is the heart. This is the High Priestess. I can check, but I think it's by numbers it's supposed to be the Empress. The High Priestess, yes. Okay, the High Priest and the Empress is number 3, okay? Or am I just wrong? I'm not sure. I have no idea now. Okay, so with the High Priestess, I see that you really need to look deep within. You really need to look deep within and dig out everything, every little thing that you have that comes up from this topic. All the limiting beliefs, write them down and burn them so you can be free. We have Shah of Coins. So the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Funny how we have the Emperor and the King of Coins. You can have everything you've ever wanted if you do this. If you let go of your limiting beliefs that are not even yours, that were given to you by your family members. It's time to let those things go so you can have what you are meant to have in this world. We have Two of Staffs. So the Two of Staffs talks about having a choice that needs to be made. Which staff will you choose, type of thing. It's kind of like, will I just keep going how I've been doing so far, or will I actually make a change and become who I'm meant to be? That is what I'm seeing for you. And last card, pile number 2. What is their karma and how can they heal it? Okay. Charkhefalak. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. I don't know what it's supposed to be though. I mean, I know it's the wheel. I think it's the wheel. I'm gonna take it as the wheel. Yeah, so this whole thing is coming to an end. Like this whole cycle with your limiting beliefs, it's coming to an end. And it's kind of like tying everything together. Like after this, after you have let go of your limiting beliefs, you have worked through them. I know I make it seem easier than it's really, but I believe that it's gonna be easier than you believe, though. But I make it sound pretty easy. When you have done that, you are a completely different person then. A completely new person. And yeah, and you can achieve anything. That's what I'm getting for you. And you have some riches on your way if you just let go of your limiting beliefs, especially if they have something to do with money. Yeah. So that is how you can heal your karma. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know how this resonated with you. I would really love to know. You can leave me a comment or a like if you feel like doing that. And yeah, I hope I see you in my next one. So bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. You chose the crackle quartz. And 3 of Pentacles, I think. And it's the House Elf card. I don't normally like using this deck because the imagery is rather creepy. This is one of those cards. And yeah. But what I'm getting with this card is that you have kind of forgotten yourself. That is what I'm feeling. You have kind of forgotten who you are, what you do, and your own karma. You just kind of take care of everybody else, but you have forgotten about yourself. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. That's too many cards. What is pile number 3's karma? Okay, we have candle magic. I surrender to light. Yeah. Let me think for a bit. Candle magic. Is that how you can heal the karma? Yes. Okay. So you can heal karma. It's funny how everybody has like a different way of healing their karma. I'm not going to get too much into that, but you have candle magic that is going to heal your karma. And then we have, okay, so this keeps happening. This kept happening for pile number 2 as well. I kept getting the same 3 cards that I had gotten for pile number 1. So I'm going to put that one back in the deck. And if it's meant to be, it will come back out, because that always happens. But for now, I'm just, because it's the last card or the first card in the deck. I don't shuffle these beforehand because I shuffled them on camera. So I feel like that's why they kept coming out. There we go, different card. We have winter, the delicate feeling of night. Okay, let's cover up that creepy card. There is something happening outside. I don't know what that is, but unfortunately I can't do anything about that noise. And it's taking forever. I paused for a second hoping that it would go away, but it's not going away. So I'm terribly sorry about that. So pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Yes, okay. So I feel like you have forgotten yourself. You want change, but you don't know how to go about it. You know that there is something that needs to change, but you're not really doing anything about it because you don't know how. And let's see. Let's see how you can fix your karma. Pile number 'kay. Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Infinite. Be still. In the silence, magic can happen. Be in the moment. So what I'm getting here is that you need to meditate. I know that everybody loves to hear that, me included. Oh my god, so annoying. But you have forgotten yourself. You've forgotten who you are. You've forgotten what you like to do. Perhaps you've been concentrating on your family a little bit too much and forgotten about who you are, what you like to do. What is your favorite food? What is your favorite color? What do you like to do in your spare time? Yeah, you have forgotten about all of that. And it's time for you to make a comeback. It's time. Pile number 3. How can pile number 3 heal their karma? Okay. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. So I'm getting a message here. So generational karma is karma that is passed down from our parents and their parents and so on and so on. And this karma can be, it's based on limiting beliefs. So what are the limiting beliefs that you got from your parents, that you got from your family? Think about those things. And I know that we would like to go into blame because why? Because if they had healed their baggage, then you wouldn't have to deal with it now. And I know it's easy to blame, but just because your parents didn't heal all the generational karma doesn't mean they didn't heal anything at all. So, oh, there goes a confirmation. Whatever you were thinking there, that's a confirmation to you. So yeah, be willing to forgive. They did the best they could. And so now you have to do the best you can as well. Let's move on to your tarot cards. Pile number 3. What is their generational karma? No, what is their karma? And I guess I got my answer there. It's generational karma that you have. What is pile number 3's karma? Tell me about it. Okay, 10 of Cups. Okay. So the 10 of Cups talks about happily ever after, happy family life, being fulfilled. And also I'm getting, it's not just generational karma, it's also relationship karma that I'm getting for you. Yeah, okay. So relationship karma as well. But I feel like the healing way is the same here. Oh no! Like my deck exploded and it knocked down the tower of my used decks. There we go. Okay, that's much better. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. What is pile number 3's karma? Ace of Staffs. Upright. Okay. What I'm getting with this is that you have dreams, you have goals, but you have forgotten about them. Something more, quote unquote, more important has come into your life and you have kind of forgotten about yourself and your relationship. Now, the way you can heal this karma is by paying more attention to your goals and dreams and yourself and making sure that you have everything you need. Also, what I'm getting with the House Elf card is that it could be that you're purposefully, like on purpose, trying to distract yourself from your karma, from your limiting beliefs, from everything that needs your attention. It could be that you're doing it on purpose. And that is not helpful, that is not healthy. Because let me tell you something, if you don't face your karma, you don't face your limiting beliefs, that is exactly how long they will chase you. And when you turn around and face them, that's when they stop too. So it's important that you face them dead on. Some of you may have been drawn to pile number 2 as well. So those of you who were, you might want to check that one out because there might be a message for you there. If not, then ignore that message. We have number 19, Shams. This is the Sun card, I believe. You have a very happy future ahead of you, especially since it came down below the Winter card and the House Elf card. I just got a funny message. I heard, well, in the book, in the Harry Potter books, I heard Ron say to someone, I feel like a house elf, when he was supposed to be doing something like cleaning or something. And that is what I heard just now. I feel like a house elf. And maybe you feel like a house elf at the moment, because you're taking care of everyone, taking care of the house, taking care of these mundane things, and it feels like never ending. But it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be fine if you start facing these limiting beliefs and karma that you have, these problems that you have, because the more you run, the faster they're gonna chase you. So what you need to do is turn around and face them. And that is when they will stay still too. I have a feeling that this pile will be a little bit shorter than the others, so that's okay. Oh, this is probably the Chariot. I just recognized the horses. So this is Wali, number 7. I believe it's the Chariot. Funny that it came below the align your life, what is not aligned or needs to change, and then we have below the Chariot. It could be that what is needed is actually a change of scenery. Could be that you need to be somewhere completely else. Somewhere else to do this. I'm gonna have one more card than the other piles because this is gonna be a shorter reading, hoping to make some more time. Oh, it didn't have to be that far. Like this. There we go. Yeah. With the Chariot, I see you moving forward though. I do see you moving forward, especially if you start chasing. Oh, we have Malika of Swords. Malika of Swords, the Queen of Swords, is someone who is a little bit, especially in this case, cutthroat. They will cut off anything that doesn't serve them without even giving it a chance, really. Especially in this case. You're gonna cut off, fire, rehire, and demote everything that doesn't serve you. And then, you know, like I said, rehire so that you can get your power back. Rehire those characteristics that get your power back. Help you get your power back. That's what I was trying to say. Let me see. One last card. Pile number 3. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna try to pronounce this. Shahbanu. I don't know how to pronounce these. I just pronounced them in Finnish. We have the Empress. That is so beautiful. The Empress is the opposite of an house elf. I feel like you rise from a house elf to an Empress. that is your way. If you stop running away from your fears, if you stop running away from your goals, your dreams, you're actually running away from them if you run away from your limiting beliefs. I know that it's not easy, I know that it's scary, but that is something that you really need to do. And the way to do that is by meditating. And I also got the same message suddenly that I got for pile number 2 as well. Take these limiting beliefs and write them down on pieces of paper and burn them and bury the ashes. You can use those ashes to plant your flowers or repot them. But really, use them. Use your gifts, because you were given so many gifts. You were given so much power, but you've lost it. By ignoring them, you have lost sight of yourself, and you have this distorted picture of yourself and what you're worth, because you forgot who you were. You think that you're an house elf, but actually you're the empress. Yeah, I see you going towards that. You have so many good cards here, by the way. You have the 10 of Cups, you have the Sun, you have the Empress. Oh my goodness, these are like really good cards. Your future will be fucking phenomenal if you stop running away from your limiting beliefs. If you write them down, you write down everything that you have gotten from your parents. Money doesn't grow on trees. For me, personally, all the limiting beliefs that I really got was like about money and about the way you looked. I was taught from the very early ages that nothing matters more than what other people think of you. That is how I was raised. And I realized that it's not even true. It's completely backwards. But it's something that I have to learn and I have to figure out and I have to fix in order to free it, in order to stop living according to it. So, yeah, find those limiting beliefs that were given to you by your parents, by your grandparents, that were then passed on by their parents, so that you can make sure that these don't pass on to your own children anymore. That it ends here. It ends with us, you know? But yeah, I feel like these were all the messages I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. Please let me know how this resonated with you. I would really love to know. You can leave me a comment or a like if you feel like doing that. And yeah, I hope I see you in my next one then. So bye!